Missiles are messages to the gods. Long before satellites circled the earth and radars stitched invisible nets across the sky, humans looked upward and spoke to the heavens with smoke and fire. We burned offerings, raised temples, and whispered prayers into the wind, hoping something above us was listening. Now we send different offerings. They rise not from altars but from concrete silos and moving ships, streaking into the sky on pillars of flame. Missiles carve bright lines through the clouds, their roar echoing like thunder summoned by human hands. For a brief moment, they look almost holy, ascending, radiant, unstoppable, like mechanical prayers hurled toward the firmament. But these are not prayers for guidance or mercy. They are declarations. Each launch is a message, to rivals, to allies, to history, and perhaps to whatever unseen forces humans have always believed were watching. The message is simple and ancient in its meaning. We are powerful. We are afraid. Do not challenge us. It is strange, when you think about it, that in an age of digital communication, the most dramatic messages we send are still written in fire. A missile does not speak in words, but in trajectory and impact. It says, I can reach you. I can erase you. I can change the shape of your world in minutes. In older times, lightning was seen as the voice of the gods, divine anger striking the earth. Now we have learned to imitate that lightning, to forge it in factories, to guide it with satellites. We have stolen thunder and repurposed it as language. Somewhere, in a control room filled with quiet beeps and glowing screens, a button is pressed. Thousands of miles away, a streak of light tears across the sky. People on the ground look up, not in worship, but in dread. Yet the gesture is the same as it has always been, eyes lifted to the heavens, searching for meaning in a line of fire. If the gods of old were watching, what would they make of this? Would they see these missiles as blasphemy? Humans daring to wield the same destructive force once attributed to divine will? Or would they see them as proof that humanity has become its own pantheon, capable of creation and annihilation in equal measure? Perhaps there are no gods watching. Perhaps the sky is empty, and our fiery messages vanish into silence before gravity drags them back down. In that case, the only beings receiving these messages are other humans, people who never asked to be part of this conversation, yet find themselves reading its consequences in shattered buildings and darkened skies. Missiles are messages to the gods, yes, but also to ourselves. They remind us that we have reached a point where our technology can outpace our wisdom, where our ability to destroy is clearer and more immediate than our ability to understand one another. Each launch is a question hurled upward. Have we gone too far? And each explosion that follows is an answer we struggle not to hear. Still, somewhere deep within the human psyche, there remains the ancient instinct to look up when something bright crosses the sky. We are still the same species that once gathered around fires and wondered what lived beyond the stars. Now we send pieces of our fear and fury into that same sky, wrapped in metal and flame, hoping, perhaps irrationally, that someone, somewhere, is keeping score. And if the heavens remain silent, then the message was never meant for gods at all. It was always meant for us, a blazing reminder of what we have become, and a warning of what we may yet choose to be.